Welcome to A Lunch with Biggie, a podcast about small businesses and creatives sharing their stories and inspiring you. I wanted to take a moment during episode 0 to tell you a little bit about who I was and at the same time how the show came about. My name is Biggie and I'm from Orlando, Florida, and I own Deli Fresh Threads. It's a clothing brand inspired by my love and passion for sandwiches. All my shirts are sandwich themed. They all come wrapped and packed just like they would a sandwich. They even come in a brown paper bag with a deli. So you could say that I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with everything about the idea of coming up with something that you're passionate about. And I think that's something that people can see and can hear when they see me at events, when I talk to them. And I also absolutely love it when I get to actually hear that from people that are passionate about their projects. And so I make it a huge thing for me every single time to tell people, do something that you're passionate about. And so because of that, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to start this podcast. I keep telling people to stop thinking about what they're going to do and when they're going to do it and to actually just start doing it. It's all about progress and not perfection. And so for me, I'm not going to lie. I basically for a year have been saying I've been wanting to do this podcast. And I even have a recording from a podcast exactly a year ago that I never released. And so I told myself and to my friends and my wife, I kind of said, I can't stop. I got to stop having roadblocks and stop creating these hurdles. So I thought to myself, what a great concept to be able to do Lunch with Biggie, have me be able to sit down with another business owner, another creative, and kind of just talk and hear their story. I figure if I could hear their story, or if people can share their story and maybe give some tips and tricks, it might actually inspire someone to be able to actually start something that they're passionate about. And I really think that it's so important to be able to hear that and know that it could be anything from the absurd or create or super niche, however you want to call it. But I wanted people to be able to understand and hear that. And I figure if you see that and you hear it, you'll believe it and you'll start actually trying to do it yourself and actually follow your own passion. So that is something that I'm going to offer you. I know about podcasts being long, and my whole thing is it's like a lunch break. I basically want to have 30 minutes and sit down with someone and be able to have a conversation with them. I want to be able to learn from them, and I also want to be able to get something from them that will help you try to start something that you're passionate about. I do want to make sure that you know that this show is for you. So if there's topics or people that you're interested or want to know more about, or just kind of questions that you have in general, by all means, definitely reach out to me. I'm really excited about my first episode. I'm going to have Team Fat Kid. They're from Virginia Beach. They're a bunch of guys who basically had a passion for food and would hang out, and then decided to do a podcast. And then the podcast led to going on Food Network to now having an awesome food truck. I'm also going to have a buddy of mine who started his own beard care company, as well as also someone who actually runs events. So I'm really looking forward to having you be able to hear her story and how she started it, but also as someone who's actually wanting to maybe sell at an event, what is needed and what they're looking for. So definitely a lot of great things. Looking forward to it. Guys, I'm excited. Can I say it again? Definitely come check it out and listen and tell your friends. And don't worry, we're still going to talk sandwiches. And speaking of sandwiches, I got to go. I got a chicken sandwich waiting for me. Talk to you guys later.